Here is a Vornado high velocity air circulator fan, model CR1-0029. Now, this was manufactured back in 1999, so this would be close to 26 years old at this point, or probably 25 years old still, with a few months in it. This was given to, well, actually, I bought this from a doctor because, I paid a fee just to bring this to my house in order to fix it for him. And yeah, this doctor told me that since I paid him $20, I could either keep it or I could give it back. But yeah, I don't know. But if he doesn't want it anymore, I might as well keep it for now until I can see what I could do with it later on. Now, this fan overall, it's quite decent. When I first got it from him, the grills, overall, this hasn't been cleaned yet, by the way, and this is pretty much how it came. It's mostly clean, but the motor assembly was a whole different story. It was very dirty from the back, and the back bearing was very locked up, and it was quite a challenge taking this apart. For starters, it is held by 3 clips, but those clips, you have to take them out from here. And you need to use a screwdriver to pry it out and make sure to not break this thing. And then you have to do the same with the other one. And then this thing just pops off right then and there. And then you have to take this motor cover out. And by doing that, this is held by 1 screw with 2 nuts on one side. So yeah. The first set of nuts is for the motor itself, and then the second set is for this motor cover here. So, quite a design flaw there. This should have been held by Phillips screws, but yeah, just to not use much materials right there. Now, it does have a very steep pitch, but what I figured out is that the pitch of this fan is pretty much the same thing as this Galaxy right here. Believe it or not, and it is believable once you take a look at it from the side. But yeah, very steep pitch actually. This is pretty much supposed to resemble what your average metal high velocity fans when you tilt this backwards like this. But Vornado, they decided to pretty much design their fan like that. So yeah. But it still works. Now, I believe that this was the time Vornado was part of the Holmes group for a moment. Not sure if you noticed, but it does have what I think is a McMillan motor that is mostly used on the Lakewood box fans and the Holmes box fans. So I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, because I did see a Vornado model, a 12-inch stand fan to be precise, that had a Holmes motor in it. Matter of fact, now that I remember, it was one of those Hong Seng motors, but for Holmes. Very interesting, though. But let's turn this on. So that is the high speed. That is really powerful, though. I'm not kidding. Look at that airflow. And I just like that deep rumble noise that it produces. Yeah. Insanely powerful. And it is sort of quiet. Well, actually, let me turn on this last test fan behind me. Yeah, noise level is within the same. Medium. I accidentally turned it off. The medium speed, the breeze seems to be very gentle. Let's see from a distance, but yeah, it seems to somewhat retain its power. That is for sure. Now, of course, these Vornado products, they're all about vortexes. That's pretty much their main gist, but Even so, I'm willing to bet that Air King 9214 is more capable of beating this thing just outright with pure metal grills. Alright, that's low speed. And that is running very slow, but it's quiet at least. It's not interrupting as the low speed on the 3151, that's for sure. The breeze, though, is very gentle. Let's see the distance test. Yeah, it remains constant. Let's go back to high real quick. No trouble here. Yeah, that airflow is powerful. It's no joke. Yeah, it is very impressive to say the least. Alright, spin down timing. It's very short, but yeah, it's much better than how it came because it was locked up. Let's try to catch a motor startup, shall we? Alright, that's high speed. Medium. And the low. It produces this very interesting hum, which I think is pretty much what all the McMillan motors did. So yeah, I think this is definitely a McMillan motor that's inside this fan. But yeah, as already mentioned, it's a very powerful fan, matter of fact, and glad to showcase this on my channel so far. But yeah, that will be it for this fan here. So that's the Vornado model CR1-0029 from 1999.